Just text, I know it's a toss. Oh, but I hate the fact that we lost touch. Hey, the Uber pulling up on call. Tell me, is you trying?
Oh my God. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Let me see. Oh, can you hear me? No, the sound. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. I don't know why I can't hear it. I wonder why. Huh. Maybe I got this already muted. Huh. Okay. It's weird. I don't know. Seem like Wednesdays just mess me up. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll figure that out later. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you so much. Um this is Wednesday. Hey Robin, welcome. Oh, I'm so glad you showed up. Hey Roro, if you're listening, I'm telling you, I was down to the wire this morning, y'all. Down to the wire. And I am so happy talking about this conference. This, if you dream it, you can do it, or you can achieve it. I just like to say you can do it. This is one of the subjects that is close to my heart. Okay, ever since my 30s, I would have a big dream, then I would lose it. But I'm so glad all of you stopped by. And the ones that hit hashtag replay, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And I am just glad to be here today. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, why not? You're going to have some fun. And thumbs up to help me grow. And I tell you, this live thing, anything can happen. Anything can happen, y'all. But first we're going to talk about, I didn't put up my banner because there were so many people that shared me out. Geeky Girl Journal, Buddha, Canadian Family Life, Frosty the Game Slayer, Frost Garden. He got 3 different channels. CV Baseball Collector, Tuba Chat, Living My Best Life at 60. I think they're getting married. But I am so happy all of you are here today. Okay. And then you notice on my banner, you probably can't see most of it, where you see the dream catcher. And that always, Indian culture always interests me. And also African American people of old always interest me because they had so many beliefs and things that I say that when we look at The Secret, anybody looked at the movie The Secret? Hey Trish. And the movie The Secret, it came out some years ago, and it was about manifestation of what you want. So we're going to talk about that a little bit later on, but I'm going to try my best to really stay on subject today. Okay. But thank you so much. And if you share me out, I'll definitely put you on my ticker tape. Okay. So this subject I've talked about before, but there is so many different ways that you can talk about dreaming about your life and manifesting and having a happier life. There are so many different ways. And the reason I also brought this up was that I had been going through something. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. And Robin said, I just added the movie to my watch list, The Secret. Okay, and watch it. Sometimes I say Robin with The Secret. I had made a note on that. Lord, the thing blew away. With the secret, I had even wrote it down. I was going to read it later, but the secret's principle for manifestation, visualization, gratitude, intention, and mastering your thoughts and feelings allow you to easily use the law of attraction to create anything you desire. You can manifest abundance of every kind, beauty all around you, better health, better relationships, and life filled with gratitude, with happiness. So that's just a little synopsis of that, Robin. And also, it's a book, The Magic, that I also read, and it's by oh God, I always forget her name, but somebody else remembered the other time. And The Magic is like a workbook, and it's very short. Little things that you do every day for 20 some days. But I say with that, you have to be their mindset, because if you start reading it or you start looking at The Secret and you're not there, it's even listen to Chopra. Anybody listen to Deepak Chopra? That's another one. You have to be where he is mind wise to really to soak it in and to really understand. Thank you, Robin. I love your suggestions. I'm into all of that. Yeah, I think too, and that's one thing about women and men. We get to a certain age when we say, and I call it the fall of your life, once the kids are grown, it's just you and your partner home or just you alone, then you start saying, is this life? Is this all it is? Is this all it is? Hey, Warm Strong, keeping busy, y'all. And Warmstrong been around, so he's heard me talk about this a lot. Because I think a lot of times we talk about it, then we forget it. And I'm one of those ones. And then if you're around somebody, Warmstrong, we talk a lot. So he even knows, even like yesterday, I wrote something really long in a group that both of us are in. And he knew, he said, okay, what's going on, Betty? What's going on? So people around you will notice. Robin says, I'm planning something major. Oh, for 2024, I have to get my mind. Yes, your mind has to be right first, because that's where it starts. It's even with losing weight. It don't start in your tummy. It starts up here. Okay. So everybody say every January, I'm going to lose weight. Why it's got to be January? Why it's always got to be on a Monday? Why? Well, I'm gonna eat to Sunday, then I started on Monday. Monday come around, you so hungry because you done overate on the weekend. Hey, Destination, how you doing? You've been keeping busy too. I've kind of pulled back a lot on YouTube a little bit, just trying to get myself back together. And that's how I said, if you dream it, you can do it. And that's what I'm really starting to get, those whispers. And I've talked about that before, dreaming big. You get those little whispers that's telling you a direction that you've been thinking about, and you're getting close to it. Okay. And don't ignore those whispers that you hear. And we're going to talk about that, because some of you may not know what I'm talking about, because I'm talking ahead and I need to slow it down. Oh, also, Sunday, December 10th is me and Trisha's birthday. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything. I'm not sure if Trisha's going to go live or anything. And then I know Jamie is the 16th of this month, and she's having on the 16th, on a Saturday at 7 p.m. she's going to have a birthday celebration. And then also after that, after party, they're going over to Swoop. So that should be enjoyable. That's on the 16th. Hey, Elliot, how you doing? Betty, it's always important to make time for yourself. YouTube will. Oh, yeah, I'm there now. I don't think anybody have to tell me that anymore. I am there now, and I think new YouTubers, we spend a lot of time at first, I think. But okay. So we're talked about if you dream it, you could do it. And the only thing is with a dream, we can only support you because it is your dream. It is something that you're focusing on, and we're not there with you sometimes. And sometimes family members are not there with you for that support. But I say dreams start when you're a child. I really do. I say they start when you're a child. And Elliot, I said hello. I thank Buddha. Hey, and Buddha shared me out. Thank you so much. Oh, you got happy holidays in the ads. Okay. Oh, but yeah, I pay for my ad things, so they're supposed to take money out of that for ads. But okay, so I say it starts when you're a child. Okay, and a lot of times I would say parents, friends, and families take away those dreams in your childhood. Hey D, I miss you. I see Aaron put up a new video that I gotta watch. But yeah, let me get back to when you're a child, you all had dreams of what you wanted to do, what you wanted to be. Okay, hey Tommy. Okay, now I don't know if when you were small that your family taught you to dream big. My mom and dad didn't, because at that time people were just trying to make it. Their main thing was finish school, finish college, and get a good job, put your head down and work there for 30 years, get your pension, and that was it. Now they're talking about people are training, and I hope that they're inspiring their children to dream big, that you can have anything you want. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Robin says, I agree. Dreams from childhood have manifested in my adult life. And that's what I always tell people. Always look back from your childhood. And from your childhood, because most things that you desire started there. Hey, Betty, just a fast hello, then I'll stop, have to prep. Okay, thank you so much, Tommy. Thank you so much for stopping by. Carol said, yes, I have read his book and watched him. Wayne Dyer and Chopra. Yeah, I even got like Chopra, I got his what audios. I have those. I have his book. His book is short, which I love. So many things. But if you don't stay on top of it, it's like you put it to the wayside. But I'm going to get back to now. I think parents, and I'm hoping parents are teaching their children to dream big. Don't take away and say, you don't want to do that, because the main thing they would say, do you want to be a doctor, a teacher? I don't know about a teacher no more. A lawyer, all the main things in corporate world. Nobody ever talk about entrepreneurship. Nobody. When I was growing up, nobody taught about that. Okay, so who knew in a million of years that I would become an entrepreneur for years? Okay, you never know where this world is going to shift you. You really don't. I'm trying to get on down here, and Miss Buddha is everywhere as usual. Let me get on down to the bottom. And Robin says she loved Wayne Dyer. Deepak Chopra, also wise and thoughtful. And when we read those things as we're meditating on certain things, we really have to keep it in our minds. We can't just do it and have that gun ho at first and put it on the back burner, because it doesn't work that way. I'm telling you, to dream big started in my 30s. And sometimes I had it, but then I let it go. Okay? Because I put it on the burner on the side. Okay? Oh no. Oh no, really? Do you have what you call it where the double where when you sign in, then they have to call your telephone? Do you have that, Elliot? What do you call that? You don't call it the double, whatever it is, where you have two things in order for you to open your account. Because if I even try to open Google or anything I have, even Amazon account, you should have two things on there. You should be able to open it, then they need to be able to call your phone number or go to your email. So if you don't have that two system set up, then you need to. Thumbs up, thumbs up. That helps me grow. Let's see. Grandma Flip filming. Hey, how you doing? And welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much. And if you want to share me out, I'll put you on my little ticker tape. I think I had about 6 or 8 people share me out. And thank you so much. Buddha says my mom has his audio. Yeah, I have it too. I have it in the car. Yeah, Deepak Chopra, very cool. And yeah, you're younger than us, when she says very cool. We would have said serious. And Dr. Wayne Dyers. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, if you're there, take the time to read and put, second verification. Yeah, that's what you need, Elliot. Second verification is what you need. Butt Files, hey, I noticed they've been doing a Christmas. Last night it was a Christmas thing. And Dee saying 145. Hey, Dee. She says it's Thursday and trying to catch up. Verification, yes, Robin. Oh, your cell phone got damaged. Oh, well, hurry up and get it right. Yeah, everybody, if you don't have the two-step verification, you need to get it done. Don't mean that it will stop it, but you need to get it done. Did y'all know people can even come over your Alexas and your I know y'all do your security system, and people can hack in. So you need second verifications of that. Because I seen that the other day where people were hacking into people's security systems. So, and talking to people in the house. So make sure that you have a two-set system up in there. We got a sale coming from eBay. Brand new Samsung S22 Ultra. All right. Oh, nothing like a new phone or a new computer. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in from the bottom of my heart. And also, let's just get back what we were talking about. All our dreams and hopes really comes from our childhood. You notice that I've been on the back. I was showing the dream catcher from it comes from the Lakota legend, Indian legend. And let me just read about what a dream catcher is, because that always interests me. I'm telling you what Indians, what they believe, on their burial land, how they buried their people. Oh my God, they were so spiritual. That's what Indians were. They were so spiritual. Going to sit now, listening. Okay, and then let me tell you about the dream catcher. The reason I use that. The Lakota legend is it instructed the old men to make dream catchers for his people so they could all achieve a bright future by capturing the good dreams. They are blown about by the wind of the night. As you can see in the Lakota version, dream catchers trap only the good dreams and they disperse of the bad dreams. And you know what? When I think about this, it's kind of thinks the same thing as the Secret, the movie or the book, or the books that were made after that. It's all really in the end a spiritual drawing. You can call it whatever you want, But I think even the African Americans of old, or the Negroes of old, was that old time spiritual that built them up to manifest what would come. So I just think it's so neat how all of that is tied in, so many different people, so many different cultures, so many different races have so many different beliefs. I love that. It only catches good dreams. And it has and I meant to bring the dream. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on. I'm kind of Oh, and I have one. Let me see if I can do it like this. Oh, it's not gonna make me big. How can I make myself? Uh-oh. Exit solo. Oh well. Let me take this off. Okay. But the dream catcher, and it makes noise. I keep it on my porch. And I think the noise, okay, I'm going to stop. The noise of the dream catcher is supposed to, I guess, keep away the bad spirits, the bad dreams, because that's what they mean. Bad spirits and bad dreams is basically what they mean. Hey, controversial cruising, how you doing? How are you doing, Scott? Yeah, I keep it on the porch, Robin. So when the wind blows, it go tingle, tingle. So yeah, and it's really loud. But I love that. I really love that. Okay, so let's get back on from the childhood, we're taught to dream, but most of the time people take away those dreams. They really do. They take away those dreams of childhood. Now, I'm going to tell you that, and then we're going to talk about it later, how my dream was to work with pregnant women. And I always tell people, I don't know where it came from. And I don't know, where that feeling came from, or even the process of birth, or how babies come out. I don't know where that came from, but I'm going to tell you how the circle of life brought that back into my life. Might have took forever, but it brought it back into my life. And that's how I ended my career before I retired. And I see OG Brand is in the house. I thought about you this morning, OG Brand. I really thought about you. So most of the time when people are thinking about the manifestation, they're thinking about more money, they're thinking about family, they're thinking about more success in their life, they're thinking about better health, meditation. When they dream big. And I say sometimes I think when people are dreaming, they get scared. That's what stops your dreams. You get fearful. I don't have enough money. I can't leave my job. I got a mortgage. I got children. I got all this other stuff. And it takes away those big dreams. Okay? And it's so weird. I never, ever in my life thought about being an entrepreneur. Ever. And it didn't start with YouTube. It was years before YouTube. But I'm going to tell you how this universe operates. Y'all think it don't move and it don't shift. It's always moving. We just don't feel it. But pay attention and you'll get it. Let me go down here. D says I have wind chimes around 2 in my veggie garden as well. I'm telling you, I got to visit D. Even if I don't visit my son, I got to visit D. I tell you. Yeah, fear blocks our blessings. And that's why I say, even if people, I don't know, I guess I would have to ask the atheist, because if they don't believe in God, do they believe in things spiritual? I know a couple of people. I have to ask them, do you believe in something spiritual, that something is around us that moves? Okay. So we're going to have to think positive about that. Okay. And then it'll happen. Okay. But let me tell you a little bit more about dreaming big. And I don't know if Secret really talks about it, because the only thing with Secret Principle, let me read this one more time because some people might have not have been here, is, and if you missed the first 25 minutes, please come back and watch those. Didn't Destination says something. She said something about the bills. You're not late. You're not late. You're not late. I thought Destination. I'm sorry, Destination. I seen something. I seen D bought the 22. Okay, let me go on back down on here. I don't know why I thought Destination said something about the bill thing. Okay, D said it. I had wind chimes. Okay, I was thinking it was Destination had said something. But yes, fear. Thank you. Did you notice my little did you notice my little things in my hair? Usually he don't miss anything. Okay, so I was going to read this again about The Secret Principle. That's a movie that came out, if nobody watched it. And there's also a book. And also I talk about the book, The Magic. And I'll make sure I put that on my community page. I know I did that one time. The Secret Principle for Manifestation, Visualization, Gratitude, Intention, and Mastering Your Thoughts or Feelings, allowing you to easily use the law of attraction to attract things to you, to create anything you desire. You can manifest abundance of every kind, beauty all around you, better health, better relationships, and life filled with gratitude and happiness. However, one thing I think, and I probably need to go and relook at Secret, I have the video. You can't just sit there and think that if you just visualize and then you just feel it, the manifestation, the laws of attraction, and you don't put work in. You do not put the work in. How is it going to happen? How is it going to happen? You know what the old adage saying is? Faith without works is dead. Let me say that again. Faith without works is dead. It takes work. Dreaming big, yes. Work to get to that point. And the reason I really thought about this, because believe me, you're at this point in your life for a reason. I'm in this place, in this moment is where I'm supposed to be at. You're in this chat, this moment, because this is where you're supposed to be at. When you go to Starbucks, you're in that place at that moment because that's where you're supposed to be at. Okay? Always remember that. The people around you, wherever you go, are supposed to be around you at that time. And sometimes, y'all, people will say things to you that's really meant for you. That's meant for you. I'm telling y'all, it's so true. It is so true. First, I study something. Yes, I overstudy sometime, Robin. Then I pray. Then I get to working on it. And then sometimes, Robin, I think we have to release it too. You know what I mean? How they always say, first pray, or like you say, study about it. That, it enhances it, and then, and let it be. Just let it go. I think Deepak Chopra said that you have to just let it go. Let it go. You already put it out there. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, thank you, Robin. Thanks, everybody, for being here. And I hope that you really do get it, that you can dream big, but it takes work. And I'm going to say it again, faith without works is dead. And it's nothing religious about it. It is just, if you don't put the work in, you think Beyonce just get up there and dance. I want to see that. Anybody seen the documentation? I want to see that. Did y'all see her old one? She has an old one. If you don't get out to see the new one, look at the old one. She took off a year, some years back, and it's an amazing documentary to build you up. Okay. D says Melbourne is having a Titanic exposition. Okay. January 12th. Heather's birthday. They are coming over for it. We're going, have a meetup. Where am I getting the money? Where am I getting the money? I know I don't have to pay to stay nowhere, but where am I getting the money? Robin says, I really need to hear this message this morning. Oh, thank you from the bottom. I need to hear it. I do. I really need to hear it. Because even when we think about YouTube and we do YouTube, we're all in it for something different. We're all here for a reason. But we're all here for a different reason. Okay. And I think I talked to Warmstrong yesterday. And he knew, something wasn't really off base, but he knew I was thinking about something. But when I get to thinking about something, I really think hard about it, But with YouTube, I'm going to be honest. I think personally that I have a percentage. Robin, I have a percentage. Hey, Shantarman. Hey, welcome. On YouTube, at this point, listen to this Warmstrong. And who else I want to say? And Pete. I feel that I'm only giving 65%. One time I thought it was 75. I think when I was giving it 100%, I was just flying in the wind, is what I think. Okay. But now I think about 65% is what I'm giving it. And D says, yes, Betty, I do it. And that's great. But D, that's why I say we're all here to support each other. I think some of us want to make money. Some of us want to, use the love of whatever we do and whatever we speak about to get more people into our community. Okay? Because every time I see a new name, D, I be clapping my hands. So it's not about those numbers now. It's more about a new face, a new name that pops up, or I found a new channel that really excites me, and as a YouTuber, I know we have to really support y'all. I know that. But I think it gets to a point where if it's something you're not really interested in, somewhere, somehow, somewhere down the road, you're just going to have to really realize that you don't have an interest in that. Now, YouTube creators, love you all. But I'm going to say this again. YouTube creators can only get us to a certain point, and they could keep us to that certain point. So really listen to this. It cannot get us up where it can help us to a certain point, to that 1,000, to get us up to be successful, really successful on YouTube. I guess that's what I'm saying. You're already successful when you started. You're already successful when you got that 500. You're already 100. You're already successful. But everybody measures the success on YouTube a little bit differently. D said, yes, I do love it when I get nice comments on my garden. Okay. And Robin says, I use a digital diary as a creative outlet. Okay. And also, I used to scrapbook a lot. Oh my God, I have not done that. I used to scrapbook. I love to scrapbook. I love to read. And when I came to YouTube, that first couple of years, I didn't scrapbook. I even bought a book, a physical book to touch the other day. And I'm going to read that book. I am going to read, and it's a fiction, but just to get my mind just going back to where it was. Carol says, I'm trying to get monetized, but my health overtakes my want to get monetized. Okay. We're going to leave that alone a little bit, Carol. We're going to leave that alone just a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you something that I truly believe this because it happened to me years ago when I worked at the bank. First, an idea comes to your mind. And you think about it and it flies by, and then you forget about it. Thumbs up to help me grow, share me out. And if you have not subscribed, please do. It takes, it starts. Then later on, it takes over your whole mind, your whole body is what it does. And then what happens is little whispers start. I don't know if anybody in the chat understands that. It's like little, I don't even know how to explain it. It's not something you hear, but it's something you feel. And those little whispers start saying, you can do this. You can do this. And you don't really listen to it. And those little voices, they get louder and they get louder and they get louder. But when you don't listen to those little whispers, they go away. Okay? Yes, Jamie, I talked about your birthday, girl. I done talked about your party. I done talked about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 16th. And then after party, where all the fun is happening, it's going to be at Swoop. Okay, after you leave Jamie, then I guess we raid on over to Swoop. Okay. By that time, it'll be my bedtime. I made some good notes too for what I'm going to say. But like I say, when you really think on something, and the first thing I thought about after I had worked for 15 years, I wanted to leave my job. I had 2 children, and I know most of you done heard this story before, but I tell it because some have not heard it. Had 2 children, a mortgage, and no savings. 0 savings. Okay. So I kept thinking about it. And then I tried to put some stuff in place. So I thought about it really over a year. So let me tell you about this earth that we live on. Sometimes it shifts and we can't control it. You ask for something and you get it. You might be surprised how you get it, but I'm telling you, be careful what you ask for because you may just get it, but it might not be the way you think. Okay, I had been thinking years about leaving, looking out the bank window, saying, oh God, why can't I be out there in freedom? Okay, how it all started. This is how it all started. My boss called me in the office and he told me how much a raise I was going to get. And I said that I wanted, because he was showing the higher amount, and I told him I wanted that. And he told me he couldn't give it to me. Now, I was a great employee. I was on time every day. They didn't call in sick. We used in the bank, at that time, we were salespeople on that floor. I just want y'all to know, in banks, we were trained to be salespeople, not like in the old days where we helped you with your checkbook. They started telling us we were spending too much time helping on y'all checkbook, and we became salesmen, and I was a darn good one, okay? So I told him, he told me he couldn't give it to me. So I told him, that then I'm going to have to leave. And I'm like, where the words come from? How did I get so brave? And I was saying that in my mind. So anyway, after we left out the office, about a week or two later, he called me in the office and he said, Betty, this was on a Friday, I'll never forget it. He said, you say you were going to leave. And he said, you know, it takes a while for me to train someone in what you do. Because I would open accounts, CDs, sell, insurance, everything. Okay, we did it all. Open accounts, close accounts, trust accounts. We did it all. And then he said, you know, you're not going to have any insurance. See, there's somebody already taken away from it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do like everybody else do. I'm going to go to the emergency room if I get sick. So anyway, that was on a Friday. Not even anticipating that I was going to give my 2 weeks notice. Okay. So that weekend, I never forget it. I left that Friday. That Sunday, I was sitting in the bathtub when I used to take tub baths. And I said, I'm going to leave. I wrote out my yes, we used to write out our notices, 2 weeks notice. And I gave it to him that Monday. And I could not believe it. But that's what I say. When you ask for something, this world will give it to you. But you don't know how it's coming. You don't know how it's coming. Okay? And even with YouTube, I know I've asked and I know I will receive. But I got to put in the work to get it done. Warmstrong, if you're listening, baby boy, you're here for a reason. Think about everybody, the reason you came to YouTube. YouTube ain't playing, y'all. There is a lot of competition out there. You got to dream big. You got to dream big. I'm talking to you, Carol, too, about, just this me leaving my job, how no money, all the bills, because I hear people saying it all the time. Let me see if I got any. Controversial Cruiser said, how ironic that I'm interviewing for a new job today. I'm telling you, don't stand still. If you stand still, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Can you imagine 15 years, on a job and you get up, give them your 2 weeks notice, you got zero savings because you was already living paycheck to paycheck. Okay? 2 children and 2 weeks, you trying to figure out what you're going to do. So I end up leaving those 2 weeks and he really made me stay those 2 weeks. But when you're at a bank and you really can get into stuff because you've been there so long, then they usually let you go the same day and just pay you for the 2 weeks. But he wanted to be nasty, so he kept me there for 2 weeks. But believe me, he paid for something in the end. That's why I say don't keep people that have been there for a long time. Okay? Because they will, kind of do stuff to to shake it up. They had a lot of shake up after I left. I could tell you that. Okay. Hey, Frosty, thanks so much for sharing me out in your 3 accounts. I'm just talking about my job that I left. And then I'm, how ideas come to our mind and fear comes in. For some reason, like I said, the earth shifts. So I didn't have any fear. It wasn't in my control anymore, y'all. And I always remember too, before all that happened, it was a book that I was reading all the time. And it was a blue book. I can't remember the name. I ended up giving that book away and I wished I would have kept it. I got it from the Dollar Tree. And it was by being grateful. And that whole book really changed my life. But like I say, you tend to forget stuff and push it to the side. Okay. So I end up leaving the bank. You like, oh my God, you ain't got no medical, you got no savings, you got nothing. So what I did, I had already kind of put in the works to get my license for daycare. So I started keeping kids. But let me tell you how the earth wasn't done with me. So I started keeping kids. And usually when I do stuff, it's to the best of my ability. The best. I'm telling y'all, whenever you do anything, do it to the best of your ability. Okay? And I'm trying not to think because I'm thinking of too much at this time. Okay. Because we were all made with something special inside of us. There is things that we have inside of us that we're special and we're good at, that nobody can do and take away from you. And that's why I love when people say, he or she stole my idea. Girl, let them have that idea. They cannot do it like you do it. Okay? So let me just tell you, the world was not done with me yet. Okay, I had no money. My best friend, that's still a best friend today, she ended up getting me $4,000 from a family member. And I had a time limit to pay her back. So I paid her back before I was supposed to. And life went on, it went on pretty good considering I had a job for those 15 years. But let me tell you, the bank really helped me about business. I took that. So that was meant to be in my life to take me to working for myself because I knew about taxes. I knew about, make sure you get your good accountant. Don't have them fly by night people. Have you an accountant, y'all. I know a lot of y'all don't want to spend that money on an account. Y'all need an accountant. If you're working for yourself, you need an accountant. You don't need just that tax people that come in every year. When you working, that's 9 to 5 job people. When you working for yourself, get you an accountant. The first thing you're going to say, well, they so expensive, but they will save you in the long run. Okay, just remember that. Okay, and don't be trying to hide them couple of pennies just because you didn't make what Amazon, Jesus, I know why I'm thinking of Amazon. What YouTube, what is it? If you don't make $500 or something like that they don't report, something like that, or $250, I say report it anyway, because it's gonna catch up with you somewhere. So just report it, how much, even if it's $100 or $200 or $300, report it. Okay. But okay, I got $4,000, paid her back, and I continue to keep kids. Okay. And then I got antsy again. You think of Amazon deliver. Well, that would be an asset, a write-off. That would be a write-off destination. She tried to be so funny. And I got antsy with keeping the kids, but I'm gonna tell you, even while keeping the kids, I got my CDA, Child Development Associate. That's where I could teach kindergarten at home. So I was Gold Seal Home. So I ended up, remember I talk about as a child how I love working with pregnant women? Guess what? I got my dream. I got it. Because I even look at my college paper, my autobiography of my life, how I want. That was when I was 18, of what I wanted to be, to work with pregnant women, procreation. I seen a doula, and a doula is a person that helps a pregnant woman in labor, during labor, after labor, visit her home, go to her doctor appointments. Each doula works differently. And I ended up taking the orientation class. Then I found out a hospital needed someone to teach childbirth education. So I got my certificate in that, and I talked to all the hospitals, and I still did my births. And that's how I ended my career. So the world put me in a circle So where your first stop is might not be where your second stop's going to be. Always remember that. Okay, we're going to get back to Carol. Carol said that her health, and I understand that, the health part of it, Carol. But try to find a way outside the box to get those hours. Okay, if you do your lives, is that taking a lot of energy and time off your health? Because you don't have to do it during the day. If you have more energy at 5 o'clock in the morning, then I say do it at 5 o'clock in the morning. If you have more energy at 12 o'clock at night, Brother Armstrong, at night, do it then. Because remember, Carol, you're not going to have to do this the rest of your life to get monetized. Okay? That's how YouTube weed us out. It's just like in college, how they have programs to weed the people out. So think about that. Think outside the box, Carol. Think outside that box because it's your dream, Carol. It's not mine. It's not Jamie's. It's not Buddha's. It's not Swoop's. It is your dream. It is your journey. And we can only help you, and you're getting the help because I see it, and support you through it. Now, I can say it's hard work to become monetized. Anybody in here, Destination, she can tell you. She was on here day, night, in between, and Destination had a full-time job, plus a partner, plus a home to take care of. You know, Jamie, I can remember when she was going through it. You're going to have to put in the work. I'm not saying you're not working, Carol, but whenever we want something and we aspire, we got to work for it. We got to work hard for it. And while I'm talking about this, and then I'll get back on by dreaming big, I have a question. If I go on, and Warstrong know because I talked to him about this, if I go on your live, say if I go on Destination Live, and I'm on her live, and then she thinks about doing a short. I want y'all to listen to this. And however, I'm in that short too. Don't you think that Destination, even though Destination ain't did it, other people have, should ask me first? Do you think I should get permission first? I look up on the TV and I see moi. And I even know I've seen that 3 or 4 times. And one I definitely do not like that have been up over a year with me and Rich in it. Like I'm drunk or something. Okay. Should you ask permission? I'm asking the ones in the chat. Should you ask permission? If I come on your live, I'm in something that you're doing, should you ask permission to do it? Can anybody tell me, should you ask permission? If you're going to use any part of my video, ask first. At least I will know. But I think what I'm going to have to do is just, I guess if I go on somebody live, just not to put me in y'all clip. You know what I mean? Because I would ask, I don't think I ever used anybody that I know of. Please let me know if I did. And I'll definitely take it down. But like I say, you know, it's been done. And I just wonder, nobody's answered me. So I guess I'm the only one. Think that you should have that permission. Or just tell me if you think I'm wrong, you know, in that, you know, that you can use me. Destination say yes, but whoever posted probably assumed you gave permission by going on their lives. And you know what? That could be so true. So I guess if anybody asks me to go on their live, I'm just going to tell them that, you know, without my permission, ask me first before you put it up. Because there's definitely one that I do not like. and it's been up over a year. And I try not to, once in a while I see it. It's like, ooh, like I'm drunk, me and Rich. Exactly. Ask first. I had someone do that to me and I snapped the spiritual set aside because it was someone I no longer was in good terms with. And even if I'm in good terms with, I know what you're saying, Buddha. I do understand what you're saying. Even if I'm in good terms with you, I still think you should ask. Say if it's warm strong, I hope he would ask. You know, I hope if you see something I put up with you in it and you come and ask me, because I've seen other people use people's stuff before they even get to use their, and somebody did that to me. They used something that they was making for me, and in fact I'm paying for it, but they took a short and made it out of that. Yes, I got angry at first, but I'm the type of person, I get angry fast, but I'll sit back to calm myself down because it's already done. That's number one. And it really was a gift. What I'm hoping that other person don't get to see it because we don't run in the same circle. And I don't want to cause any animosity or whatever. So I'm still trying to decide what to do. Okay. So I think that's what brought it up, because, using something without somebody's permission, especially if they're paying for it. Okay. Can't believe I've been on her 50 some minutes. But again, I want to say, when you dream, no, Granny, I didn't. Every time, well, the last one that I paid, I didn't. I didn't. I'm still trying to think of what I want to do. Because we don't really run in the same, definitely don't run in the same circle. Definitely all different people. It's already done. And I'm at a different age, different stage in my life where I want to think it through because it's already done. Now that one that's been up for a year, I'm probably going to tell them to take it down. I just don't like the way that they have it. I almost look drunk. And they're probably going to ask me why it took me a year to ask them to take it down. So I don't know I probably just will let it go. I don't know. You know what I mean? And they weren't even on that show. That's the whole point. And you could tell the way it's made. They used their camera and copied it off the video because it's bad looking. You could tell it's grainy. So Buddha say they don't care. YouTube has some dumb videos. My friend from 2013 put on here, never took it down, so I no longer care or give in. Yeah, that's the whole thing, the energy to it. Buddha, you said the right words. The energy to it, sometimes it's not worth it because it really gets you upset. But now I do know what to do. If I do go on somebody's live, please don't make a short of me. Don't. It's happened about 4 or 5 times. So I'm really going to have to do that. And also, when I upload a video, there's a thing where you don't click that button off, that you don't want it embedded, so somebody can clip it and take a copy of your video. You want to do that because everybody's different. Everybody thinks differently. Some people think if they put it back to you, link it back to you, then you're all right with it. I just think you need to start with the permission first before you go out, and do it, So, but that's one of those things. And no matter what you dream of, there's always going to be problems. But with YouTube being social media, you really can't take anything personal. That's how you make it through YouTube. You can't take anything personal. And people always show you who they are. They really do. They always show you who they are. I went through a time last year where I was really tired and I know I was cranky with a lot of people. And it has been a while. And so I called this person on Instagram, and she took a while to say, hey, but I really apologized to her and say, that's not the person that I am. And I told her the reason. I was tired at that time. But I'll come back. If I feel that I'm wrong, I'm going to come back and apologize. And really, if I care about you, I'm going to come back and find out what's wrong. Now, if I really don't, then, but that's how I am. I always say I love you to a fault is what it is. And that's a great thing. That is a great thing. But this is Wednesday. And, I need y'all to thumbs up, share me out. And I need to do some filming today. I already filmed one thing today. I really need to do two more things today. I just did a short little thing, but I need to do some work today and get myself really organized with YouTube. And that's another thing with YouTube. Like I said, I really have been thinking hard about really what I want and what I want to accomplish on YouTube. D said, I've been picking tomatoes already, lettuce too. I uploaded some yesterday. Okay, all right now. I'm going to see. D garden is amazing, y'all. D, put hashtag Betty, and so they can come over and see D's big garden, because some people want to do a garden. I don't want to do no garden, y'all. I don't want to do no garden. Oh, you know what I've been thinking about, y'all? Is thinking about going back. I'm not going to say vegan, where I eat as less meat as, just get back to, I even pulled out my book, Big Vitamix. I haven't used that thing forever. But whenever you're going vegetable based, the best thing you could do is get a nice blender, not a great blender. And Vitamix, because that's when you're serious. Vitamix, because it's expensive. Okay, destination. But it's amazing, okay? And they have a long, I think it's like 7 years warranty on it. And you can always buy the canister with the blade in it. That's what's so neat about Vitamix. You can, take it, use it for years, and if that blade gets dull, they have a whole thing that you can use to switch over for like less than $200 versus $600 or $700 or $800. I bought a gimbal, but had to return it because it kept swinging around. It wasn't working properly. Which one do you got? I got the DJI. I have the number 5. Let's hide it. I have the DJ5 is what I have. And it'll come up. Okay. Are you sure you knew how to use it? What did you get? This DJI 5, you can go over and look. They've made more since then, but this one's lightweight and you can pull it up and down. Yeah, is what it is. I will wait till Christmas sales if you can and see. And it also has where you could just sit it down. It's really neat. So DJI, I know Armstrong has one. Most of the cruise people have it, a DJI. And if any of you were wondering, this just keeps things from getting shaky. Like in my video, when I went to Dollar Tree, how everything was shaky, because I can't take this in the store. They'll stop me from filming. I can't hide it. It's too big. I know one store let me use it, but it was too big. And make sure, Buddha, that you read instructions. And they got so many videos to show you. Thank you, Granny. To show, I wouldn't have gotten that unless it's from Armstrong, honestly. I seen him use it, and he always got this thing about he don't like to see videos shaky. And I don't like to see those little from your light in your eyeglasses. That's one of my pet peeves. Your ring light. And he still ain't figured it out. Buddha, yeah, they all look the same. It looks just like yours, but I didn't know how to use it either. Yeah, that's what it was. And it kept moving. Yes, I need one because my mom walks my dog when she pulls the cat. Yeah, but make sure, because this is how it's gonna be until you cut it on and you put it, because you have an app on your phone. You have an app on your phone. And once that app comes on, it connects and then it stiffens up. So maybe you never had the app downloaded. Okay. Yeah, the light rings. That's what I mean. I got it right. The ring lights in your glasses. Because with the ring light, I found out if you put it facing, it'll go right in it. But if you take it, like I'm here, ring lights like way over to the side, and it's pointed out. Because you can see it. See, you can see it if I go that way. But it's pointed out is what it is. It took me a while to even learn that. Yeah, it does. Yep. Mine came with, well, get the DJI. You'll have a little instructions on it, but it has it has instructions on the app too. Hey, Jennifer. Something is clawing into my side. I don't know what that is. Okay, but Jennifer is here. Mommy, another young one that should be dreaming big. She's at the age now. We need to dream big. Okay, but I love, it's a little over an hour, and I have loved being here this morning. I'm so happy that all of you came. I don't know if Trish want to go on Friday morning at 9:30. I'm thinking about it because she's off work. And then when I come back, we could chitter chat about anything. We could chitter. And don't forget Sunday, my premiere, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight, Controversial Cruising and Warm Strong is at 6 o'clock, I believe. Because I said 7 last time. 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Warm Strong tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Banter with Bill is on. So anyway, and like I say, my birthday is week, December 10th. Trish's birthday is this week. So yeah, I'll be another year older. And that's what I'm saying. I know everybody that was born before December are already a year older. And it's time, and you don't have to start January 1st to start your dreams. You can start today. You can start today. We don't have to wait till next Monday. You know how we do on them diets. We like, oh, it's Wednesday, so I'm going to eat all the way to Sunday. Then I'm going to start on Monday. But you don't eat so much the week before. You're going to be hungry on Monday, and then the cycle starts all over again. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll finally be 68. I keep telling everybody that I've been saying I've been 68 all year, and now I'll finally be 68 on the 10th. I was trying to find, I don't know, hold on. I'm trying to find, I don't know if it's on this paper. Hope this don't it shouldn't get in the way. I want to see, hold on. Video notes, don't leave. Let's see, open. I want to answer one of these questions on. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to. Do I try to look younger? Okay. Hold on. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Okay. Do you try to look younger? Okay. I'm going to answer this question. The question was, do you try to look younger than what you are? Because I've had people tell me that I'm just trying to be younger, and that's not true. I don't want to go back. I love the age I'm at. I just try to look my best. Instead of having the little granny, I want to say granny to have granny panties, but anyway, I want to just look the best you can, and you want to too, no matter what age you are. You don't have to look frumpy. You don't have to have the same clothes you had 20 years ago. I'm the one that, yes, clean out my closet almost yearly and come up, with some new things. No, I'm not trying to to dress younger than what I am. And then someone said, well, how do you truly feel inside at my age? I've never been 68 before. It's like some of you have never been 35 or 36 before. How's it supposed to feel? Am I supposed to dictate how I feel by another person that's 68, might not be as mobile, may be hurting, may have a lot of health problems? I just want to feel good. In this time in my life right now, I feel good. I really do. Let me hurry up and get back over to the chat. Thank you, Granny. D says December 10th. Not many sleep. Yeah, I'm telling you, just think I've lived through 67, almost about 67 summers, winters, springs, fall. Only 67. That's not many, y'all. When you really think about it, that's how fast life goes. I don't know what I got over here. It's like a comb. That's what it is. Oh my God. And yeah, you just want to live the best you can, no matter what age. And the last thing I'm going to tell you, the funniest thing from my childhood, what I thought differently would have happened now, was we would be driving cars like the Jetsons. I used to watch the Jetsons all the time. So I thought by now, the year 2000, that we were going to be driving cars in the sky. See, us kids, we dream big, and we didn't have The Secret, the movie, either. But thank you so much. We're going to be here next Wednesday, 9:30 a.m., talking about different seasons of changing, how fall is the greatest season of change. We're going to talk about that next Wednesday. And thumbs up, share me out. And I will see y'all all on these YouTube streets. But just not as much, honestly, just not as much. Not that I don't want to view your channels. I'm going to say that. It has nothing to do with that. It's just I need to get my ducks in a row right now and come back, So anyway, it's a good time. It's a good time. It's a good time for me to be on YouTube. So, and a good time for all of us. I'm going to have a great birthday. But like I said, I may come back on Friday at 9:30. I'm not sure. So don't look for me unless you see a thumbnail go up. So anyway, y'all take care. Y'all have a great day. And thank you so much for listening. And thanks for the ones #replay. See you later.
Just text, I know it's a toss up, but I hate the fact that we lost touch. The Uber pulling up on call. Tell me